That's our power right there. When we keep God's commandments, that is power.
We're living prophecy, brothers and sisters. We are living prophecy. Y'all understand that thing?
Yes, sir. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, you are the Israelites. Because guess what? The people in the Bible didn't just magically disappear. Their descendants are standing before me this day.
That's
you
right.
are the descendants from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You are the sons and daughters of the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's
the
right.
greatest people on the planet. No one can compare to you. No one on this planet. The Chinese man can't compare to you. The Japanese man can't compare to you. The East Indian man can't compare to you. You are royalty before me.
Seeing the Israelites wake up tribe by tribe, man and woman, boy and girl. He said our time is short. These guys are waking up. All the money we spent to keep them in darkness has availed us nothing.
And they stood upon their feet.
And we stood upon our feet as the Israelites.
And great fear fell upon them which saw
The nations were afraid. What do we read in the Bible? So society is against us. Why? Because we're giving back the esteem to our people as the Israelites. We're not saying that you're equal to everybody. We're saying you are above all nations.
That's right.
That's what the Bible says. God ain't looking for a church group. He said a great exceeding army stood up. And what's our weapon? The Bible.
How many kids you got? You got two. By the same father? So you got two?
One's 21 and one is 5.
You got a 21-year-old? Okay.
I just look like this.
Yeah, you look like a little kid. I thought you was about 21, but that's okay. We still got to deal with it. Read that.
The book of Exodus, chapter 22, verse 16.
Bring it up!
If a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her.
So look, sis, it said if a man entice a maid, what does it mean to entice somebody, Rose? If a man entice a woman, what does that mean?
Entice a woman, like they're trying to seduce her.
Right. They try to seduce the woman, right? To seduce them to do what?
Anything they want.
Anything they want. What they try to seduce our sisters to do?
Bring it up.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to see exactly what happened. When they seduced you and they laid down with you and made kids with you and left, that's what they was trying to seduce you to do. We gotta be real. And the reason, hey, listen.
I chose to separate.
Oh, you chose it. Okay. Well, that's even. Well, we're gonna deal with that too. Read this.
And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her.
So Rose and my sister, if a man sleep with you, if he lie with you, he seduce you, he spit game to you, tell you look good, and lay down with you, you give him the goodies. This is what God said is supposed to happen. Read it.
He shall surely endow her to be his wife.
A man that have sex with you is supposed to be making you.
That's right.
What if I don't want to be somebody's wife?
If you don't want to be somebody's wife, what should you do according to that scripture? Should they be still getting the goodie cat?
No, I mean, you know what? Why are you putting, you're putting me in a difficult situation.
I gotta put you in a difficult situation. Because sis, let me put it to you like this. In our community, right, we got a lot of messed up children. Give me that in Jeremiah. We got a lot of messed up children from single mothers, right? So listen, you saying that I'm picking on you, but guess what, sis? I have to heal this because the reason why our neighborhoods is like that is because single mothers raise these gangbangers.
Bring it out.
You better go get married.
So you gotta get married. That's what our communities used to be better in the 60s and so on, things like that. We had family. There was no such thing as black on black crime at that time.
Bring it out.
You know what it's stemming from? From the woman saying, I'm independent, I'm not gonna marry him, I'm gonna sleep around, I'm gonna have children, and then your house is in disorder. Well, sis, let me help you out. Let me help you out.
A year or two.
Let me help you out. The right fit for you should not, for you to find that right fit, they should not be getting inside of your pants.
That's right. Teach.
Okay, now what if I want?
Wake him up, Bob.
You should not be having sex without being married, sis.
That's right.
You can't be out. Well, let's read it for the sister, because the sister may think that I'm coming out of my own mind. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 3 verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors.
So sis, children oppress our people now, because who's doing all the robbing in the streets?
Bring it out.
It's the kids, right? Who's doing all the killing in the street? It's the kids. It's the children. Young men is doing this. Read on.
And women rule over them.
And it said the people that rule over these crazy badass kids is these single mothers.
Right.
Just want to find the right fit, and they keep sleeping around. They like, he was good for them. I'm gonna have a baby or whatever, but I can't marry him. He's not the right fit.
Right.
And then the children grow up and do the same thing you doing.
Right.
The little girls run around and do the same thing you doing.
Bring it out.
And then guess what you have? You have the ghetto. And it start with something simple like you dressing correctly.
Right. Right.
That's where it starts from. Because guess what? You think, let me put it to you like this, sis. You want to find the right fit. Is the right fit looking for a sister in tight pants?
No, but I don't wear pants every day. All the
Well, you wearing it today?
Yeah, I wear some. Is that?
Give me 1 Timothy 2:9.
Bring it out.
It is a problem. It is a problem. You have to wear a dress. According to God, you got to wear a dress every single day.
Yes, boy.
Yes. Guess what? Let me help you out. These men up here, you think that we have wives at home, right? You think that what I'm telling you, we don't tell our wives?
Bring it out.
And guess what? We have daughters too. And guess what? I have daughters who've never owned a pair of pants. My wife don't own a pair of pants.
That's right.
And guess what? They living just fine. Matter of fact, they living better. Yes. Hey sis, if you gonna truly do that, do that. Don't, out of your lips to the Most High's ears. Read.
The book of 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
In like manner also, that the women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
So God is saying for our sisters, God is giving you the game. You said that you want a good fit. We trying to help you get the good fit.
That's right.
But God said that a woman's supposed to adorn herself in modest apparel.
Right.
So sis, what does it mean to dress modestly?
Check.
Huh? Dress like a woman. So, in your opinion, are you dressed modestly right now? No.
And I'm being honest. No, I
All
don't.
praises. All praises. And guess what? This is the medication that you got to take. You got to take a dose of it. And say, you know what? Hey, I'm messing up and I got to apply this. Read on.
This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness.
You know what it means to be shamefaced? Not to be all up in man's faces. Not to be all smiley and hunky-dory with everybody, but to have some decorum with yourself.
Right,
You're not going to find the right man if you're so friendly with everybody and dressed out of order.
Right.
God giving you the game. But guess what? You know what our sister say? I can't wear pants every day. I mean, I can't wear a dress every day. I can't wear a skirt every day. Well, guess what? Then you're going to keep on finding niggas.
Right.
And they gonna keep finding you.
Nothing,
You say you're not looking for it. Well, they looking for you, sis. And
Bring it out.
Let me tell you something. Let me help you out. Let me help you out. You say you're not looking for them, but they found you already.
Right.
But guess what? You got 2 children and not married, sis. And you know that that's not correct in the back of your mind.
It's not.
Yeah, they found you because of the way that you dress, sis. They found you because of that.
You know what? Okay, I understand completely, and I know that was wrong of me to be dressed like this. I know that, but at the end of the day, sometimes we're just a habit of our environment and it just falls into play. But I'm willing to correct that because you said it's right. But then that's like I gotta throw this man away that I have now because he accepts me as me.
Okay, but sis, guess what? If you with the brother right now, right, and he accepts you in pants, is he taking care of his children? Is one of them the dude the baby daddy? So so this dude is he helping you take care of your children? Okay, so guess what? He may learn this and may agree and say, you know what, we want to do things properly. He may say that. But guess what? If you keep sleeping with him, what did God say that you have to do? You have to marry him. You have to marry him. So guess what? This should be your way that you can see if the brother right or not. Do this. I want you to follow me. Look, put one leg over the other. Right? Cross them and tell him, I'm not moving my legs until you marry. If the brother stay and and get papers with you, then he may be okay. But if not, you gotta. If you're not ready, you need to stop having sex with him, sis.
That's right.
That's it. That's how plain it. Go back to Exodus 22. We're going to stay in the basics. Hey, but I'm being honest back. I'm being honest back. Because guess what, sis? Is AIDS real?
Yes.
Is herpes real?
No.
Is chlamydia real?
Bring it
All
up.
right, now give me Exodus 22 and then go Deuteronomy 28:61.
Bring it out.
The book of Exodus chapter 22 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her,
So if y'all are having sex and you are not married, this is what God said you have to do, not option. This is what you must do. Read.
and lie with her, he shall surely,
surely, just as sure as you know the sun is supposed to come up, this man should surely do what?
he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
You have to get married if you are having sex with somebody that's not married. Hey, you laughing. You know why you're laughing? Because this is not pushed in the earth right now.
Bring it out.
It's pushed to have casual sex, have boyfriends and girlfriends. That's the reason why we on the bottom, sister.
Right.
That's the reason why the other
Bring it
nations.
out.
Let me tell you something. The other nations walk by and laugh when they see how we living, and we think it's okay. They sold us a dream, sis. It's not okay to be sleeping around.
Bring it out.
It's not. Because guess what? That's the reason why we got what we got.
Right.
And another reason why we have what we have, Deuteronomy 28:61.
Bring it out.
Because guess what? When you have boyfriends and girlfriends, sometimes things happen. Marriage is honorable according to God, right?
Right.
But boyfriends and girlfriends is not. Sometimes if you get mad at a girlfriend, you may go sleep with another girl. Sometimes when you get mad with a boyfriend, you may go sleep with another boy. Now let's see what God says is going to happen when you do that. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 61.
Bring it out.
Also, every sickness.
God say every single sickness. You gotta think about it. If you try to write a book about every sickness that you could catch from having sex, you would not be able to finish that book this year. It's a lot of sicknesses out there, right, sis? Read on.
Also, every sickness and every plague, which is not written in the book of this law.
So God said the sicknesses that's not written here. Is AIDS in the Bible?
No.
No. Chlamydia? Herpes? Gonorrhea? No. Trichomoniasis? No. They're not written there. But God is telling you what's going to happen with those diseases that's not written in his book. Read.
Bring it out.
Them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
God said if you keep on sleeping around, keep on having sex out of marriage, I'm going to bring these things onto you until you get destroyed.
Right.
Wake him up.
Say that.
You said, why would I say that? Because
I
the
said,
Bible
no,
said.
I'm not saying why you say that. I'm saying like why it has to be this way. Why
You know why it has to be this way? Because our sisters need to learn how to close their legs. That's why I have to
But
do
I'm
it.
not sleeping around. I'm sleeping with one man.
You're not, but is he your husband?
No, it's not.
He's not. Give me Hebrews 13 and 4.
Bring it out.
So, hey, bro, that's your dude right there? Oh, okay, come here. Hey, no, sis, I ain't letting you go. Come back real quick, chick. Come back. Hey, I want to show you something, sis. No, I'm not finished with you. Real quick, chief. I want you to look at my sister. Come here. Come back. Don't run, sis. Don't run. Today your day. We trying to help you out. After today, you're gonna be all right. Just take the medication, all right? So my sister said that she's looking for a good man, right? She want to find the right fit. Is she gonna find the right fit dressed the way she is? When you see a sister dressed like this, what are you thinking about? Be real. Look at the brother. Hey, God sent this brother just to show you exactly what you're in, sis. All right, see, he said, you see that? He said,
I'm shy.
all right. Well, now watch this, sis. Hebrews 13 and 4. Read that.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
Marriage is honorable in all.
So, sis, what did God say was honorable? Marriage is honorable, right? And the man you sleeping with is not your husband. You are not married. Is that honorable? No. Read on.
And the bed undefiled.
So whatever a man and a woman do in their bed, as long as they ain't bringing other people and animals and things like that, it's good to do it.
That's right.
It's good if you are married. Read.
But whoremongers.
God said, but. You know what falls under the category of but? Boyfriend. But boyfriends, but girlfriends, but engaged, but busted babies or whatever. I don't know. I've been out of the game a long time. I don't know what they call it. Jump offs and side pieces. That's a new term, right? My side piece, right? Side pieces. God is saying all of that. We're gonna read about what all of that is. Read.
But whoremongers.
He said all of that are whoremongers. Read.
And adulterers.
And adulterers. Read.
God will judge.
God said, I will judge those people. You know how he'll judge you? For the men, when men get women pregnant, right, and the woman don't want to stay, and she take the baby, what happens to the man? What does he have to do? He got to pay child support, right? You get child support money from your baby daddies? Or you used to? Okay. Well, that's one form of judgment for whoremongers, so you could understand. Now, the flip side of that, when the man don't want to stay, give me Sirach 6 and 7. When a man don't want to stay, right, and he leave the sister by herself, right? Now you got to struggle and pay bills by yourself. That's judgment because you did not make the brother marry you. Now you got to do it by yourself. Now you got to take the next man, baby, and go plead to the other man, like, can you please be a good man with me and my 2 kids? And then you find that it's very difficult to do that, right, sis? Well, you may say no, but you're not married, so I don't believe you.
I mean, but...
Watch this, sis.
There's no but, though, because I should be married. I get what you're saying.
Right.
I'm not a begging man.
Okay, you're good, and you shouldn't beg them. You shouldn't beg them, but this is what you should do before you sleep with anybody. Read it.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
If thou wouldest get a friend,
So you say you got a boyfriend. If you get any friends in this life, especially somebody that you want to have sex with, you want to make your husband, this is what you got to do first. Read.
prove him first.
You got to prove that person first. Meaning that you know that if you get pregnant, he's going to stay. He's going to raise his children.
Right.
He's going to treat you correctly. But you know how you cannot find that out? If you give him the cootie cat first. You won't find it out. It's going to be too late. He gonna present himself on a silver platter like he's God on earth.
Right.
And as soon as he get the box, then you become B's and H's. Read on.
Prove him first and be not hasty to credit him.
And God said, don't be hasty to credit somebody. You know how I know our sisters be hasty to credit these brothers? Because they sleep with them.
Bring it out.
And then you get pregnant by them. You gave that brother credit way too quick. And now we stuck and can't figure out which way to go. Now we're trying to find good people and we can't. Because we wasn't good crediting the people that we first let have sex with us. Read on.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
So some men, sis, I'm pretty sure you know this, are friends for their own occasion. What does that mean? Why do men become friends? Because you got a boyfriend. Why do men become friends with women? Is it to have good conversation? You answer that, brother. Why do men befriend women? Tell the sister.
I can't do it.
Honestly.
See, you said you know. To get what they want. To get what? Yes, you look at the brother. To have sex. You know that, right? You know that. But then our sisters, you know, but guess what, sis? You saying you know that, but a lot of our sisters, I don't believe that they know that. Because they out here raising kids by themselves when they don't want to. I don't believe it. It sounds good that you know, but if you know, we would be able to see it. Read on.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
And that some men are not going to stay when you get in trouble. What's the most troubling time for sisters?
Bring it out.
You know, you have 2 kids. What was the most hardest times in your life? Feet hurting, neck hurting, feet swollen, can't walk.
But I have support then, though.
You say you have support?
Yeah. So it's like, it's a lot of things
Did- so the-
you have to go through that a lot of other women went through.
Well, okay, well, let's not talk about you specifically. In general, our sisters need help when they're pregnant, right? And guess what? And a lot of times these men don't stay.
Right.
And we trying to show you, one of the reasons is because of the way our sisters dress. If you dress like Kibbles and Bits, the dog's coming!
Right. Bring it out.
They coming! Hey sis, that's what I'm trying to provoke you to do, to go put on a dress.
Right.
That's what I'm doing, having this dialogue with you, because you sitting here taking the beating, and I gotta give it to you.
To go to the store.
Nah, you ain't allowed yet. I gotta touch on one more thing, sis. On your hair, right? Why do our sisters wear straight hair? Proverbs 3:31. You say the brother said horses. Damn. That brother brutal, man. Hey. That brother brutal. You said the horses, man. It's a lot of horses around that's missing their manes, man. Because our sisters is buying them in bulk. They making. Hey, listen. We're making the Chinese people rich off of that stuff, sis. And you got to think about it. What kind of hair does Jesus Christ have? Because you knew it before we even read it. He got hair like what? Like wool. What kind of hair you got underneath that wig? You said.
I love my hair. I wear this
No, sis.
So I don't.
Sis, be real with your brother.
Having this
You said you love your hair?
Yes. I love
You love your hair so much that you put a horsehair on top of it.
Bring it out.
Yeah, because I want to have longer hair yet, and I want a certain style. Yes.
But listen, sis, I'm gonna help you.
I don't wear my hair like that. Or I wear a regular ponytail with my hair.
All praises. All right, well, sis, I'll believe it if you take that off right now.
I'm not a hostage to this.
Okay,
I'm not a
okay.
hostage to this.
Go ahead.
I'm not a hostage to this at all, sweetheart. Not at all.
All praises. But now, okay. Now, guess what? A lot of our sisters are.
They really are.
And guess what?
They are.
Does our hair grow out of our head like that?
Yes.
Let's read it for the sister.
Better.
Read it.
Even better. Our hair is better than this.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and 31.
Watch this medication again, sis. Watch this. Read it.
Envy, thou not the oppressor.
Right. You know what God just said? Explain what that means. Read it again for my sister, because I don't think she caught it. She might be still a little flustered from the hair situation. I understand. It hurts, sis, but you got to take the medication.
That's right.
Read.
Envy, thou not the oppressor.
Read it again.
Envy, thou not the oppressor.
God said, envy thou not the oppressor.
Bring it out.
Who's the oppressor of the so-called blacks and Hispanics?
Bring it up. Bring that thing on out. Teach.
Who? Sis, hey, listen, sis, hey, you got brothers around you. We ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. Be real. Who is our oppressor?
Bring it out. The white man, but then it's
That's right.
Hey, well, if you want to say it, say it.
It's the white man.
It's the white man. Now read it again. Read. Hey, sis, you're right. And hey, listen, sis, it's okay. They not here. We ain't gonna let them beat you up. Okay, good. But you're all right. The white man is our oppressor. Now watch what God said again.
Envy, thou not the oppressor.
God said, do what?
Envy, thou not the oppressor.
What kind of hair grows out of our oppressor's head?
Bring them up. Bring it out.
There you go.
I want you to touch that hair you got on your head. Our oppressor's hair grow out of their head like that, sis.
Right.
I made this straight. When I got this shit was straight. It wasn't straight.
Sis, I believe. Listen, I hear you. I hear you. But we don't got straight stringy hair like that.
We don't.
We got hair like God.
That's right.
We got hair like Jesus.
Right. Bring it up.
But we put that straight doggy hair on the top. You want to know why we do that, sis? Because we've been. I ain't saying. Well, let's take it away from you, sis. I see this is a touchy one for you. Hey, it's crazy how you fighting the hair more than the dresses, sis. You fighting the hair more than when I told you gotta marry the brother. Come on, sis. Hey, man, listen.
I'm not a sheeple, and there's a lot of sheeple out here.
Hey, but sis, if you're not a sheeple, make me believe it and change the way you dress and the way you got your hair. The next time we see you out here, if you're not a sheeple, you're gonna be out here in a dress. Number 1538. You're gonna be out here in a dress. You're gonna be rocking that wool. You're gonna be married. I know you're not a sheeple, sis. And until then, you doing exactly what the oppressor wants.
Right.
I don't believe you, sister. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You make me a believer with your act. Matter of fact, give me that. 1 Samuel 2.
Bring it up.
Show me that. Make me believe you.
But I'm also gonna still keep wearing this.
And then I'ma still keep
and doing whatever.
Hey, listen, if you come out here in a dress with the white woman's hair in your head, you still a sheeple. If you come out here in a dress and you still sleeping with that brother and he not your husband, you still a sheeple.
Bring it out.
Cause you still doing what them people want you to do.
Right.
They want you to be a single baby mama with white woman hair in your head. That's what they want, sis. So make me believe you. Make me believe you with this. Read.
The book of 1 Samuel, chapter 2 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
Talk no more so exceedingly proudly.
Sis, you know what God said? God said, stop talking so proudly. Stop saying that you're not a sheeple. Stop saying it. Why? Read.
Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth.
God said, don't let that stuff come out your mouth. Why is God saying don't talk arrogantly? This is why. Read.
For the Lord is a God of knowledge.
Because God is the God of knowledge. The wisdom in this Bible that we're reading to you. Read.
And by him, actions are weighed.
By him, talk is weighed.
Actions are weighed.
By him, the words out of the sister's mouth is weighed.
Actions are weighed.
So sis, we will believe that you are not a sheeple when you prove it with your act. Action. Hey, put on a dress, take the white woman hair out your head, and marry the brother that's sleeping with you. And I'll believe you, sis. I'll believe you. I will give you a round of applause.
Me myself.
You say it again?
What if I'm not ready to get married?
Then you better stop having sex with him. And if you are still having sex with him,
Bring it up.
hey sis, you gotta think about how crazy you sound. You saying that you may not be, but sis, listen to what you're telling your brother. You telling me that you are going to keep having sex with the brother because he's not the right fit for marriage. Guess what happens with that, sis? Single mothers, baby mama. Hebrews 13:4 one more time. Abortion. Hey, all praises. Now, you in the spirit. Sis, you know that 19 million of our children have been aborted since the 70s? That's enough for 6-7 armies. And you say you don't believe in that? Well, guess what? That's what happened when our sisters keep on sleeping around having this casual sex. Not when they get married to the man that they have.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.